Yeah, so it's Sportsnet Camaro space frame. It's got a NASCAR Henrik Motorsport engine in it with a sequential 6-speed, the same as the V8 supercar used to be, gearbox in it, and it's got a 9-inch independent rear, and everything else is basically it's fuel injected, fully electronic, controlled by Entron engine management system, which is based in Sydney, which is a really sophisticated system. It works really well on our car. It's a reliable car. We won the 2017 National Championship with this car, and in the same year we won the New South Wales Championship. So we competed in both, and 2 years prior to that we won both New South Wales Championship as well. Back then we were on top of the car all the time, just keep on maintaining it, and the car was really consistent, and it was going really good. We almost finished every single race, and it's paid off at the end. I've got a good crew, good team. They're all motorsport enthusiasts. They love working on the car. They love going away all together and racing and winning races whenever we can. Yeah.
And this is your first time at Sandown, is it?
It's our first time at Sandown.
And how are you finding it?
Yeah, well, I mean, we've never been here before. Last time, yesterday, we wanted to go out. It was raining on the first session, so I thought for my first session over here, I don't want to go out in the rain. On the second session, it was a bit half and half. Wet and dry. So we went out on that. I've enjoyed it. It was really good. The car seemed to be hooking up pretty good. And then we went out for the third session, which was our second session. And I liked that as well. Unfortunately, I couldn't get enough lap times in there because both sessions were red flags. So we done the qualifying this morning. Again, it was half wet, half dry, mostly wet. We went out on slicks. It felt good. I sort of just checked the track out and checked the grip level of the car for the third, fourth lap. And as I was just getting into it, I've got radioed, it was red flag again. So we had to come back into the pits. So the car's all good, we don't have to do anything to it. We're just waiting for our first race on Saturday now.
And so, and you've also gone over to E85 with the new fuel regs, and you're telling me you quite like it. Can you tell us a little bit about that sort of process from going from avgas, which we were all running on, over to a different fuel?
Yeah. E85, I think it's gave us a little bit more power and torque. It's a lot cheaper, which is a good thing. We can spend that sort of money on other parts of the car. We build an extra fuel tank part of it, so if we thought it will use more fuel for the E85, we had to change all the fuel lines and injectors and all that. So, and then we basically just tuned it on the hub dyno. And then the first outing after that, we didn't much have to do anything. Thankfully for me, I've got a very good tuner, Scott, and it's his engine management system as well. So when we're in Sydney, he comes out and he checks all the data and everything, and he just fine-tuned it, and ever since then it's been great. Yeah, I'll recommend the E85 to anybody.
Awesome. And so finally, what is it about sports sedans as a class that has sort of attracted you and that has obviously kept you here for a long time and been quite successful in? What is it that you love about this style of racing?
The freedom of sports leagues, the horsepower, the brake package that you can have. You're not limited to. You can have up to 6 litre of engine, and it's up to you and how good you build your motor to get the horsepower and torque. Also, sportsman people, they're a great bunch of people. We go out for a race. I've been in it for like 5-6 years now, and whenever we needed something, they're always there to help out. Vice versa, of course. They're lovely people. They're a good bunch of people, and there's no politics involved. Most of all, and we all get together into race day and we have a chat. We have a lot of fun. Like I said, the freedom was the most thing. I thought about going to improve production and all that sort of thing. I didn't think there was much freedom from my point of view, because I just wanted more horsepower, better braking, and then we ended up getting this car from the old fella Steve Ligas and improved it from there. And once we put an Mtron system in it and made it fuel injection and all the other stuff that went in it, the car just got better and better and reliable, and that's basically how we won the championships that we did in the races that we did. Consistency is the most important thing in racing as far as I'm concerned.
No, awesome. And look, I know we love having you down here. I know you make the trek from New South Wales, but the Victorian competitors love seeing you, and it's great to see you in the Nationals as well. You know, it's a great looking car, and you drive it well. So good luck this weekend, and I hope it's a nice dry track for you out there, mate.
Yeah, thanks to the Victorians as well. They really made us feel home this weekend, so thank you very much.